All right, welcome back. It's week number 47 at Grapevine CrossFit. This is your programming overview. I'm going to walk you through every workout this week and what I expect from you as you do it. So on Monday, it's John's Member of the Month workout. All right, so you could have probably predicted two of the movements, running and wall walks. The third is a power clean. This is how it's going to roll. It's 3 sets. You're going to rest 2 minutes in between. So you've got 12 power cleans to start off, 95 for the guys, 65 for the ladies. For some of us, this is light. For others, it's more moderate. Either way, we're trying to get through those 12 as fast as possible. Then we're going to move on to a 400-meter run, and then we have 6 wall walks when we get back. So your goal, move through the power cleans as fast as possible, push to run, and see how you can execute on 6 wall walks, which is for most of us a little bit of a moderate set, higher end on the rep range at a high heart rate. So how well can you moderate your effort on those wall walks even when you're fatigued? Enjoy the 2 minutes rest and then hit it hard again for the next 2 sets. On Tuesday, it's our first deadlift day. So we got 5 sets of 5, slowly trying to move through it, get used to deadlifting again. We haven't done it as a strength portion in a long time. We've done it in a few Metcons here and there, but an appropriate 5x5. Nothing crazy, no 5 rep maxes, nothing super heavy. Getting your body used to deadlifting again, hinging and squatting in that pattern. Most of you, which I've seen because I coach all of you, tend to not use your legs a lot. You like to use your backs. Make sure at the bottom of your deadlift, you're actually going down and not just bending over. All right. Then we got more intervals, similar idea, different structure and different speed. So you've got 4 sets. You're going to rest to 90 seconds, so a little bit less rest. The rest actually might be longer than how long this workout takes you. So you have 10 toes to bar, 20 alternating dumbbell clean and jerks, which we don't do all that often, to the shoulder, and then up and overhead, and then another 10 toes to bar. I encourage you, if you can do toes to bar, but 10's a little much, scale that number down to something you can do, all right? That should be 1 hard set of toes to bar. If you can push it to be faster, go faster. Try and do your 20 alternating unbroken, and then another quick set of toes to bar at the end. Enjoy the rest, hit each set as hard as possible. More of a short sprint compared to Mondays. Wednesday, we're gonna bench again. We have 5 sets of 5. Now getting a little bit heavier, closer to that 70%, maybe hitting a little bit above 70% if you can manage it. Trying to get a heavy 5x5 in. Then you have 4 rounds, 15 or 12 cals on the assault bike, and you've got 10 strict chin-ups, and then 5 strict handstand push-ups. 2 movements we don't do all that often. I love the chin-up, great lat activation, challenges you in a different way than usual. And then the strict handstand push-up we haven't done in a long time. But I want some of you who haven't tried it in a while to try it, even to an ab mat maybe. A lot of us have gained some shoulder strength. A lot of us have gotten a lot more comfortable being upside down. So go for it. Maybe you'll get one, maybe you won't. If you don't, it's okay, it's all right. Just try it. If you can do them, try and do them unbroken. Thursday, we have a 24-minute Amrap. You're gonna row 500 meters. You're gonna farmer's carry 100 meters. So down and back, this one's basically gonna be all outside besides the row. And then you can do a 100-meter overhead carry. The farmer carry and the overhead carry will be with 2 kettlebells, 53s for the guys, and 35s for the ladies. So you're carrying them down here, and you're carrying them again up here overhead. The overhead is gonna be the break of the workout. Trying not to, by the break, I mean, it's where you're gonna have to break. That's not gonna be easy. It's probably gonna be the hardest part. Your goal is to not break, of course, and if you do, break at the 50 meter. That's your goal. Long, steady effort. Friday, back squatting, 5x5. Last week was 3x5, now it's a 5x5. Whatever you were able to work up to on that 3x5, start there for your 5x5. Try to hit something moderately heavy. Trying to get under load, and again, having proper mechanics, sitting your hips all the way down, keeping a neutral spine, chest up, opening your hips. All good things. Also, quick side note, if you look at the extra work, there's an extra work day each week, one that does extra front squats, one that does extra deadlifting and hip work, one that does extra pulling work, and one that does extra pressing work. Those are specifically designed during this powerlifting cycle to assist you in gaining strength outside of class. Again, there's nothing crazy, 3 sets max, something short you can knock out in 15, 20 minutes, maybe even less if you moved through it very quickly. All right, back to the workout. really excited about this workout. You're gonna run 400 meters to start it off. Then you'll get inside, you'll do 15 power snatches, 135-95. This is a heavier one for most of us, moderate for others. And you have 30 overhead squats at that same weight. Then another 15 power snatch and then another 400 meter run. So sandwiched between those two runs is that meaty barbell spot in the middle. The power snatches, most of us can handle. The overhead squats are where most of us are gonna fall apart here. So choose a weight based off your overhead squat, not necessarily your power snatch. You should be able to do the overhead squats in at least sets of 5 to 10. Most of us are probably gonna be around that 8 range before you have to break it down. Ideally, we're breaking because of fatigue, not because of balance. If we have to, we'll bring it back down to our back rack and we'll go back squats instead, but then I expect you to have a decent amount of weight on the bar and not just fly through it. Saturday, it's a partner workout. 16 rounds, you go, I go. So each person does 8 rounds. 80-foot reverse sled drag and an 80-foot lunge with a plate. Very leg heavy, but in 2 different ways. So reverse sled drag we know is very quad dominant, and the lunge is more so glute and hamstring, low back a little bit. So quad, back and forth, lunge, back and forth with the glutes. Switching on and off. So you don't want to go too fast out the gate or else your partner will not have enough time to recover and you're just going to slowly fatigue down. What I recommend more so is putting out a solid, 80%, 70-80% effort in each one so you don't fatigue as much, but you can put out a solid effort every single time. Cool. All right. That's all I got. Be here on Monday for John's workout. Should be a fun one. I'm excited for it. And we have a bench, deadlift, and squat this week. First week of all 3. We're going to keep rolling that way all the way through the end of December or be max them out. That's all I got. All right. I'll see you guys in the gym.